compare Lenovo K3 Note with Xolo Black, which has been announced today for the Indian market. Lenovo K3 Note will be available for 10,000 Indian rupees, whereas Xolo Black is available for 13,000 Indian rupees. Talking first about the design, the build quality. At the front, you get a 5 megapixel camera on both the devices, but Xolo Black has an additional advantage. It comes with an LED front facing flash. Then you have a 5.5-inch display on both the devices. Both are full HD displays. You get an OGS IPS display on Xolo Black, but in terms of viewing angles and brightness level, they appears to be identical. Below the display, you have physical touch buttons on both the devices, but Xolo Black again has backlight available in the physical touch button, which gives an added advantage to the users. Moving to the back, at the back you get a 13 megapixel camera along with dual LED flash on Lenovo K3 Note, but you get a dual rear camera, that's a 13 megapixel camera plus a 2 megapixel camera along with a chroma flash in Xolo. If we talk about the build quality of the devices on the back side, Lenovo K3 Note comes with a removable back panel. It has soft matte finish at the back and it is made out of plastic. You can remove the back panel in order to insert the SIM cards and a micro SD card. It supports all three at the same time, but it is not the case with Xolo. Let me just show you the Xolo back. It comes with a glass back and it is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 3 along with oleophobic coating which prevents fingerprint, though it does attract a lot of fingerprints as of now, but it is comparatively lesser when compared to few other devices. If we talk about the thickness of these devices, Xolo Black measures 7.3 millimeter in thickness, whereas K3 Note is thicker at 8 millimeter. Around the edges, you'll find that Xolo Black has a metallic finish around the edges, which gives this device an advantage over Lenovo K3 Note. On the right side of the devices, both the devices have volume rocker along with the power of the lock key. At the top, you have 3.5mm audio jack in both the devices, but a micro USB port is present at the bottom in case of Xolo Black, whereas in Lenovo Q3 Note you get it at the top, which makes it a bit inconvenient for few users. Overall, in terms of build quality and design, we'll say Xolo Black has a better build quality because it comes with a glass back and it provides Corning Gorilla Glass 3 both in the front and at the back. It also has metallic edges as compared to normal edges present on Lenovo K3 Note. Moving on to the hardware and specification, both the devices are powered by different processors. Lenovo K3 Note is powered by a 1.7 GHz octa-core MediaTek MT6752 processor along with 2 GB of RAM and 16 gigs of internal storage, whereas Xolo Black is powered by a second generation Snapdragon 615 processor along with 2 GB of RAM and 16 gigs of internal storage. Both the devices supports micro SD card, but you can use micro SD card along with a SIM card in case of Xolo Black, whereas you can use both the SIMs along with a micro SD card in case of Lenovo K3 Note. If we talk about the software version, both the devices have Android Lollipop. Along with that, company have modified the UI on both the devices. You get Hive UI in case of Xolo Black and a customized Vibe UI in case of Lenovo K3 Note. Both the devices support USB OTG and comes with notification LED which can be customized easily on both the devices. Overall, in terms of hardware and performance, Lenovo K3 Note appears to be better than Xolo Black. There might be heating issues with Xolo Black's Snapdragon 615 processor. You can find that out in our detailed review once we do that. In terms of software, you might like Lenovo Vibe UI, or few users might want to check out the Hive UI. They both are different in terms of feature set and looks, but they both work perfectly well on both the devices. We didn't face any kind of lag or issues while navigating through the home screen or while launching or closing the applications. So now moving on to the camera application, there's a major difference between the camera modules on both the devices, though they have a 13 megapixel back camera on both the devices, but you get an additional 2 megapixel depth sensor camera on Xolo Black, which can help you in capturing great quality depth images where you can focus quite easily on different objects. So let me just capture an image using the back camera of both the devices and let me just show you the image quality. So we have captured an image using the back camera of both the devices. The brightness on both the displays are at the maximum level. You can see there's a considerable difference in terms of image quality on both the devices. In terms of clarity and the crispness, both the images are quite good, but there's a difference in terms of natural colors. We are inside the room and it appears that Lenovo K3 Note is slightly closer to natural colors when compared to Xolo Black. As you can see, in terms of Xolo Black, colors appears to be slightly washed out. Let me just show you the Lenovo K3 Note image again. So you can decide which image do you like. Talking about the battery life, Xolo Black comes with a 3200 mAh battery, which is bigger in size as compared to a 3000 mAh battery present on Lenovo K3 Note. And Xolo Black also supports quick charge 1.0 technology, which can charge your device from 0% to 100% in around 2.5 hours, which is an added advantage. Overall, Lenovo K3 Note is available for 10,000 rupees, making it roughly 3,000 rupees more affordable as compared to Xolo Black, which is available for 13,000 Indian rupees. And again, they both have same display, a 5.5-inch full HD display, but there's a difference in terms of hardware as well as in terms of camera modules and build quality. So do let us know which one will you opt for, Lenovo K3 Note or Xolo Black. Xolo Black gives you a better build quality. It comes with Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection at the front as well as at the back, and it has a glass back, gives you a dual rear camera as compared to a single 13 megapixel camera present at the back on Lenovo K3 Note. But Lenovo K3 Note is a more value for money device. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe us.